Now, keyword research is a big part of your success, and it's always going to be a big part of your success. It's the first step you take before you optimize your website. And I see many people get the keyword research wrong. They're either targeting a highly competitive keyword or they're targeting a keyword that's under competitive. Now, you'd be surprised to learn that the vast majority of tools, including Ahrefs and SEMrush, the keyword difficulty that they report is inaccurate. For the most part, you can say that there's a 30% discrepancy based on what's being reported and the real keyword difficulty. For instance, I was lately able to rank for a keyword that was rated as hard by Ahrefs, and it was rated as on the borderline of hard and medium by SEMrush. And I was able to rank for that keyword, which was around 5,000 visitors a day in around 3 months. And I did that with 4 backlinks, good on-page optimization, and just really well-written content. And I was able to do that within 3 or 4 months. Their website became highly profitable. You guys already know what happened with my hosting. You can check out my video about the hosting, and that was that specific website that went down. But I have others hosted on other platforms, other hosting companies, and they're doing perfectly fine. So the first step is to get your keyword research right. So guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe. I'm going to be talking about keyword research. This is the easiest and fastest way. If you have a list of like 50 keywords and you need to find which one will give you quick wins, this is the video for you. After watching this video, you'll be able to tell literally within 5 seconds if this is a keyword that you want to target, or if this is a keyword that you do not want to target, or if it's not worth targeting. And this is regardless of what Ahrefs tells you. The second thing you want to keep in mind is that if you use this method of determining which keywords you want to rank for, this applies to local search, this applies to international search, national search, this applies to everything. The only difference is that you need to use local Google, the local Google version. So if you're doing SEO for the US, make sure that you have a VPN installed if you're not in the US, and then you go on to Google, clear your cache, and search. Okay, so now without further ado, let's jump right into the screen. Okay guys, so welcome back to my screen. Now for this to work, you will need the Moz bar installed. This is available for Chrome, so just log into your Chrome browser and install it. You'll need an account with Moz. It's a free account, just create a free account. And in the first instance here, I've got locksmith repair in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So what we're doing here is we're looking at if we can rank for this specific keyword. The first thing I do is I do a control F. I do a control F. Okay, so I do a control F over here, and I want to see where this exact match keyword appears in SERPs. So I'll do this, and I'll scroll down, and as I can see, this exact same keyword does not pop up in any one of these SERPs. It does not pop up in the title. It does not pop up in the description. It's partly in the URL of some of these websites. You can see all of these are bold. Locksmith Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Locksmith Service. Locksmith Service in Myrtle Beach. Semantically, it's the same thing. So first thing is it does not appear in any one of these SERPs, this exact same keyword. So there's a good chance that we can rank for it. The second thing we want to look at is the number of links. Now, this one is Yelp, and probably the person who is on here is hasn't quite taken the Yelp listing very seriously. So there are only 2 links to this Yelp page for the best 10 locksmiths. near Myrtle Beach. So we can outrank this pretty easily. Scroll down. Now this is 827 links. This is another aggregator kind of website. So, and the DA is 77. This is going to be harder to outrank, but with an exact match, it is possible. We scroll down a little bit, and here we've got 160 links on a DA7. Now this is, in a way, this is good news because this DA7 website has been able to rank without having the exact keyword in neither the title nor the URL, and it's definitely not in the description. So this is something that, this is good news. This is something that we can rank for if we have good on-page optimization and we have a fair number of links linking to the website. And if you scroll down, then there's a DA29, which is a very weak domain. This is a weak domain too, with a DA7, and this one has just got 3 links. So this is proof of concept right here that even with 3 links and an okay HDA, you can rank for this keyword. And it's not even like a low quality keyword. It's a pretty good traffic keyword, and it's a money keyword. So and that's why I chose it. And Myrtle Beach is a pretty sizable place too. So over here too, it's a DA18 and it's 585 links. So this is just ranking based on backlinks because the DA is very weak over here. And the same goes for here. It's a DA14, extremely weak, but just ranking on the basis of backlinks. And the same goes over here. So this is a keyword that it's pretty easy to rank for. If you go to Ahrefs, the Ahrefs will tell you that this is a medium to hard keyword to rank for. Same thing for SEMrush. Let's try another keyword. Let's go to. So we did Myrtle Beach. So let us try another one. Let us try garage door. Now I know garage door repair is highly competitive across the US, but we'll try garage door repair anyway. So here are a few suggestions. Let's try Tucson. It's a Tucson, Arizona. We'll go ahead and try this one right here. And as always, we'll go ahead and do a Control F. So Control F, just paste it in here real quick. If you want to see if garage door repair Tucson appears. So Yelp is right on top for this local listing, but it's not an exact match. And it's also a very high DA domain. So it's possible to outrank Yelp locally, and I've done it, but it's not a good example. And it's on Moz is not showing us any details over here, so we'll scroll right down. So A1 Garage, it's a DA35 and it's a PA40 with 125 links, but it does not have garage door repair Tucson in neither in the title or the description. So this one is going to be a little harder to beat, but we can beat this listing with good on page. Now this is a strong domain. This is a DA80 from Home Advisor. Home Advisor is a pretty big company, and it's got 20 links. So, but the on page is not optimized for garage door repair Tucson. So we can go ahead and target. We can go ahead and I think we still stand a chance. In other words, so we can go ahead and try to target this keyword over here. This is a very good example. This is I think number 4 or 5 on the SERP. This is a DA14 with 456 things. So it shows you that you do not need a very high, we do not need a very strong domain to rank. If you have good on page, with this one does not have, which is why they built a whole bunch of links, which I suspect this is more of a PBN approach, and they've just bought a whole bunch of PBN links. Will need to be further investigated. Over here, it's a DA50, PA45, harder to beat in terms of DA and PA, but their on page is probably not that strong. The same goes over here. DA and PA is not very strong, but they're this exact same keyword does not appear in the title or the description or the URL. So we can just work our way down. So this is another example of DA 17 and 139 links. These guys are number 9 and their ranking. So you do not need a really strong domain to rank for this. So I would say this is more medium. Would I go and try to rank for this? Well, I would, because if I'm in the lead gen business, garage doors are extremely profitable. It's around $70-80 a click, CPC. So I would go ahead and target this. So as you can see, it's a very quick and easy process to target. This is not mine. I have not come up with this idea. I've just been using it for years, and many SEOs use this approach. If you have a whole bunch of keywords, this is the best way to do it. So guys, as you can see, this is a quick and easy way to go through a whole list of keywords to find the ones that are most profitable. And also you can make notes on how best to approach this based on what you've seen from the SERPs. This is something I always talk about, as the search will tell you what will rank. Obviously this is not 100%, but this will get you 75% through, and then you can do additional research and check out your competitors' on-page optimization, do an audit and stuff like that. Again, this is not my idea. This is something that I've been using for years. I just recently watched a webinar, and the SEO on the webinar had talked about this technique, and I thought it was worth talking about in this video. So I went ahead and I made this video. So guys, if you like the video, if you found it helpful, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.